You guys have seen the video of this camp area. I came back out here again today to do a little more work on it. The last time I showed you, I think it was in late November, but as it happened, we hadn't been hit by the snow yet. Well, obviously now we've been hit by the snow. One thing I've learned with this table is we hadn't finished that. That's what I'm going to work on today, is the table portion of it, or these sticks right here. There's a whole bunch of snow piled up on that. So before I go next time, I think I'm going to take these sticks down. I was debating on whether lashing these in place to make them sturdy. I don't think I'm going to do that. Or actually, maybe what I could do is maybe lash a few of them, like maybe 1, 2, and 3, 2 ends in the middle, because that snow collects, and of course that's going to get real heavy and it'll put a lot of stress on this table. Now, one thing I had the foresight for is to take this bench portion that we have just sitting on the 2 rocks, and I put it vertically up in a tree or laying up against a tree. That way it's not going to be covered with snow, and I'm not going to have a wet bench to sit on. So my next process to do right now is to get this firewood going, or this fire going. So I'll track down some firewood. I've kind of got a stash over here, and maybe that's what I can work on today too, is I'd like to build a pretty good stash here so that when I come, it's just already there, and then I can kind of work on replenishing as I go. Here's my firewood stash. Again, I'd like to build something in here that will keep this stuff a little bit better off the ground, but maybe today, maybe not, who knows. You see, I tried to stand most of it up straight, again, to keep as much snow off as I possibly can. At least that way it's not completely buried in the snow. You guys notice, at least I hope, we should have some pretty good audio with this GoPro footage. I'm sporting some new audio equipment for recording. So we'll see how that works. And check that out. I got a little Christmas present. I got this little Condor axe. So one thing I've really tried to do is up my production value, and so I got an internal mic or external mic, and I also got a lavalier mic, I think is what they call them, and that just went out on me. So, oh, the joys of trying to do this and do it right. You know, one of the biggest things I found about starting these fires, especially out here in these type of conditions, is you want to put a good base underneath the actual fire so you're not starting it on that cold ground. That cold ground will rob that wood of that precious heat that it needs to get that fire going. What's nice about it is that those logs underneath then become firewood eventually, but it's got enough self-sustaining heat at that point that it can continue to go on the cold ground. What I want to do right now is just carve a little stick so I can grab my water that I'm heating up. These Snow Peaks, because these handles aren't insulated, man, they get real hot when you're heating them up like this. So we'll make a very simple little stick. We'll cut a notch out of it so we can kind of grab this, pull it back, check it, see if it's boiling or not, or if it's ready for us. I wonder if we ought to do a series of notches videos, how to make certain notches. That might be kind of an interesting topic that I think some would benefit from. I realize a lot of you guys out there already know how to do that stuff, but I think it would be beneficial to some. Now what I can do is just come in here and grab this, pull it back, and I don't have to burn my fingers. Of course, right now my fingertips are pretty cold. That'll do. I'm going to lower this back down, heat it up, and I'll be ready for some hot chocolate. So again, just to show you around camp a little bit, here's the fire. Here's the table I've got going. But what I wanted to show you guys is if you walk over here, you've got some tracks right down in here. Now these are moose tracks, so you can see they're just right by the camp. So the moose are running around in here, and oh, I didn't see this before. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this in the GoPro, but there are moose hair right here. So that's kind of cool. So I'm really starting to like this area. There are certain things that I don't like about it, but overall, I quite like it. We'll see if I keep it in the long run. Right now, that is my plan, and I'm just going looking for some firewood so we can keep it stocked up. Well, guys, I always come up here with big aspirations and don't get near as much done as I would like. I did get a review done on the SE4, so that's kind of nice. But we got to skip out of here. Got to get home. Got some extracurricular activities that my kids are involved in. So I'm gonna make it home to those. So thanks for sticking around for this one. Hope it was kind of a fun one, just a chill, relax, hang out at camp type of vid. I know some of you guys can't get out as much, so hopefully this will get you by for just a little bit. As always, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. See ya.